introduce yourself?
Blessed love, blessed love. Thanks so much for having me. I'm the real star from out of Spanish Town, Jamaica. Roots artist from out of Spanish Town, Jamaica.
Yes.
Just doing the music, pushing for the meditation of love, of Rastafari, of motivation, of upliftment for I people and for all people all over. Because when I say I people, we mean all people. You get me?
Definitely. Give thanks. So, take us back, sis. How did your musical journey begin? Tell us how it all started for you.
Well, it all started, as a kid, I grew up in the church.
Okay.
I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist church. My mother was a Seventh-day Adventist and started singing in the choir. My dad was a musician also from out of St. Anne, Jamaica. And, they separated, but I was living with my mom in Spanish Town, and my dad was in Ocherius doing his music and stuff like that. But I used to go down there, like, on summer holidays.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I went down there on summer holidays, and, he had the band, and the band was there, and all the musicians were living in the same house, and, they had rehearsals there, so, that's where I started gravitating towards reggae music.
Wow. Okay, so I know at the minute Spanish Town has been getting a lot of different coverage from such as Coffee, Chronix.
Yeah, man, I know artists we upset with me if I say this, but the baddest artists them come from out of Spanish Town. Come on.
Definitely. So, you know what? Not everybody locked into OurRadio.com is from Jamaica or a heritage from Jamaica. Can you describe to us what Spanish Town is like?
Well, Spanish Town is in the parish of St. Catherine. It's named as Kingston. Most people know Kingston when you talk about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Most people know Kingston. So Spanish Town is right next to in the parish of St. Catherine, which is right next to Kingston.
Okay.
Spanish Town it has a lot of history. In terms of back to the Arawaks, and they have an Arawak museum there.
Yeah.
That was the original capital. That's why they call it the old capital. That was the original capital of Jamaica.
Okay. Wow. And I think it's come more to light because of these artists. What do you think of Chronix, Coffee, and that whole new generation, as they say?
Love them. Hats off to them. Love the work that they're doing. Love the meditation that they're pushing. I'm with them 100%. I absolutely, I give thanks for what they're doing. And not only them, not only the artists in Spanish Town, because you have a man like God Protege.
Yeah.
You have another little sister that I love a lot called Lila Ike.
Yeah.
You have Naomi Cowan, which is the daughter of Colleen Davis and Tammy Cowan. So it's a lot of the youth them, pushing for the meditation, and I love it.
Definitely. So, who inspires you? What made you, when you turn on your radio, you turn on your speakers, who do you lock into?
I listen to a wide variety of music because I not only gravitate to the genre of reggae, but I listen to a lot of different. I like Tracy Chapman. Growing up as a teenager, I used to listen to a lot of Tracy Chapman,
Yeah.
a lot of Sade, a lot of Anita Baker. And singers like those, a lot of India Irie, Erica Badu, Lauryn Hill, the Fugees. I listen to a lot of different types of music, so I'm inspired by a lot of, and not only people musically, I'm inspired by a lot of different people in general. People, my family, my kids, they inspire me on a daily basis to push for the music because, I want to leave a legacy that my kids can be proud of.
Give thanks every time. So, sis, tell us about your name. How did you get the Real Storm? Because you know what, that's a fire name,
Well, that name was given to me. I was in a studio recording. And I was in Jamaica, and that's when I started dabbling into music a little bit. But my mom decided it was only right for me because she was living here in the U.S. and she wanted me to further my education here in the U.S. So I came here, but right before I came here, I got to run a scholarship to come here to go to university here. I was dabbling in the music a bit, and I have a cousin that he was involved in the music. He worked alongside President Brown down there in Ocherius. So when I would go visit my dad, I would go by the studio, and I was by the studio one day, and I was just there listening and stuff like that. And, just jokingly, I decided that I was going to record something. I was gonna write something real quick. I recorded kind of engineer or brethren, you know. So when I was there singing, Frankie Paul came, and Frankie Paul was like, "Whoa, the girl there blew like a storm." You know, so the name Storm stuck to me, and when I started Rastafari, and when I started to trot on the journey of Rastafari, I changed it to the real Storm.
Oh wow, what a story. Definitely a story for real. So tell us then.
Yes.
No worries, that's cool, sis. No worries. So we spoke a little bit about your journey. You spoke about Rastafari. How has Rasta influenced you? How did you, I suppose, I don't want to say come into it, but how did you start getting into Rastafari for yourself?
I always, even as a youth, I always gravitated to Rastafari because the trad is not too far from what I'm used to, which is growing up. I told you I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist church. And, it's similar in some sense. Most Seventh-day Adventists are vegetarians, and they respect the Sabbath and they keep the Sabbath and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I always gravitated, and then being around my dad and the music, and there was a lot of Rastafarians around my dad, and I always just gravitated to the mystical movement of the Rastafari, just everything about Rasta I gravitated to. So after my mother passed away in 2011, I was really depressed, and I remember I did a show, but at that time I wasn't doing mostly conscious positive music like I'm doing now.
Okay.
And I had a show here in Baltimore, in Maryland, which had the likes of Johnny Osborne, Junior Demus, Junior Kat, Yami Bolo, a lot of the foundation artists were on the show.
Yeah.
And I remember I came out and I sang a song called that I had called Daddy, Where Were You? Just growing up in a broken family, broken home with your mom here, your dad there, and you living with your mom was the one that was mostly the cornerstone for you, and the one that held you firm and stuff like that. So I did that song and I came out, and I remember everybody came out and they were like, "Wow, who is that? That voice powerful." And then after that I did another song that I'm not even going to mention the name. Because if at that time you feel, okay, you want to burst out on the music market, you feel like the only way for a female to really burst out on the market quickly is by using your sexuality and stuff like that. As a woman, that is oftentimes viewed as the easiest and the fastest way. So I was trying to do that, and I remember one of the veterans pulled me aside after I came off a stage, and he was like, "Your voice is too strong and too commanding for you to waste it on this kind of that kind of thing." And they started teaching me about Rastafari, and I started grasping the concept and the whole liberty and everything like that. And it really helped me to I still haven't got over losing my mom, but it really helped me to stand firm. And to
Wow. So first of all, sis, I want to say I'm sorry for your loss of your mom. I know it's not an easy thing for anybody.
I lost both my mom and my dad too.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. But you know what? I'm sure they're here with you in spirit. I'm sure they are.
I lost her in 2011, and I lost my dad in 2014.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, man. But you know what? They're living through you, I'm sure, sis.
Give thanks. I hope so.
You know what? You spoke of two powerful things there. In the sense of where you're talking about women and music, because a lot of different artists that I've spoken to have said, well, Kat, the only way to boss is to, maybe talk slack or talk about this and talk about that. And the fact that you've kind of moved from that, how did that journey and that process, I know you spoke of Rastafari, but for yourself, how did you kind of make that process? Because it must be a difficult one when that's what you know at first, and then to change it.
And it wasn't hard, and the reason why it wasn't hard was because when I was trying to gear towards that the regular thing of speaking loud lyrics and whatever.
Yeah.
That I was just pretending to be somebody else that I really wasn't.
Okay.
Because as I told you, I grew up in the church, and I grew up, I grew up around people that really believed in me and stuff like that. So I wasn't really being myself. I was just trying to do something, just to try to get a fast bus. Now you say you come out and everybody will tell you say you're bad, and everybody, you have a lot of people in their ears telling you that, we have to DJ them thing, because of them thing, the man them want ear and, stuff like that. But I mean, look at coffee.
Yeah,
look
true.
at coffee.
Yeah, man. She come in like a rapture.
And everybody get captured.
Hey! Yes, sis. Yes.
It's a joy to see the Empress them really stand up and being heard, because even I looked at they're having the best of the best, which is a big show that they have in Florida.
Yeah.
Coming up. And when you look at the headliners, they're all women.
Yeah, I've seen
they're
that.
all female headliners. You have Coffee, you have Tanya Stevens, you have Lily G. They're all women.
Yeah, man. Big up the Empresses every time.
Man, so things like that, those are very monumental, and I hope the other Empress them that probably have the same ideal or ideology that I had in the beginning, that okay, you have to go this route in order to get a quick. I hope they're paying attention.
Yeah.
I hope they're paying attention at what the masses are really gravitating to, because it's all good and well with the name I mentioned at Jamaica.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the world is such a big place.
For real. So, what's the support like for yourself from your hometown in Jamaica and worldwide? What kind of support and what kind of reaction do you get yourself?
It's been wonderful. It's been awesome. I'm giving thanks, because you have people standing behind me, pushing me forward, standing beside me. I mean, helping me along the way. Like I have to send a massive shout out to Perfect Gidimani.
Okay.
And I also have to send a massive shout out to my Adrian Echo Minor, because they have been really, really helping me and pushing me and teaching me some things and showing me and guiding me through the music. And I give thanks to them, man, like Scientist, who included me on his album that's out now, called Scientist, and the Untouchables. And I'm on there, and I have 2 songs on it, and it's also on vinyl. So I would like the masses them to go and check that out too. And alongside Gidimani Records, we're putting out some massive tune. It's a hit, so I'm giving thanks for all of that too as well.
Yes, definitely. Give thanks every time. So, tell us, how do you go about writing your lyrics? What kind of process do you have to go through?
I don't necessarily have a process. It's just a vibes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just a vibes, because I'll get a rhythm, I'll get an instrumental, and you have certain kind of instrumentals that will probably grab me more than others. I can get an instrumental today, and depending on how it grabs me, I can just write a song or record it the same day.
Okay.
And then other instrumentals, it takes you a while to kind of get the sound that you actually want. Because I like the rhythm to guide. I kind of like the rhythm, allow the rhythm to guide me.
Yeah.
And I go where the vibe of what I'm getting off of, the energy that I'm getting off of the rhythm, and just go where that vibe take me.
Okay.
And then the words, the feeling, once the feeling comes, then the words will just automatically follow.
Oh, okay. And how do you kind of say to yourself, yeah, I'm going to use this in this particular tune? Is that the instrumental again following you, or do you pick which one's best fits?
Sometimes it's an instrumental, and other times it can be what you think you need to talk about, like what's going on. Like I did a song about pedophilia.
Yeah.
That I recorded maybe about 2 years ago. And it was relevant then, and it's even becoming more relevant now based on what's going on, and especially what's going on over there in Jamaica with the kids, and the raping of the kids and all these kind of things. So that video, I did a little shit of it, of me singing it, and it went viral, because I think it's like almost at 60,000 or something like that now. And it just depends on the rhythm and also what's going on, because sometimes you feel that as an entertainer, you have a responsibility to kind of bring light to certain situations that's happening.
Definitely.
So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For over here at the minute in the UK, I don't know if you heard, there's like a big massive epidemic now, as they call it, for knife crime.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Lots of different people are doing some things, but I don't know how much of an impact it's gonna have as of yet.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, it might be the knife in the UK. It's the gun here.
Yeah.
It's the gun in Jamaica.
Wow.
So regardless of what the weapon is, it's the same kind of vibes. And we just have to, as musicians, we have a platform that we have to make use of.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And we can't continue glorifying things that are damaging our people.
Definitely. So another topic as well, and I would love to get your opinion on it, is I've seen it's not a recent thing, but skin bleaching. That seems to be a fashion thing that's going on all over the world, not necessarily just in Jamaica, but all over. What's your opinion on it, sis?
I think it all stems from we have to really look at the root of something like that.
Yeah.
So it stems from not appreciating self and not feeling like how you were made is enough, because it's not only skin bleaching, it's also how these women are altering their bodies.
Yeah, definitely.
So it all stems from as a little kid growing up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Me especially too, as a darker female.
Yeah.
Growing up in Jamaica, when Christmas time come and your mother buy a dolly for you, it's a white dolly.
Okay.
It's a white doll. You don't see any dolls that look like you. You're not getting any glorification in what you look like.
Yeah.
You're seeing somebody else that look different from you being glorified, and then not only that, your color is being used in a derogatory way, saying that you're black and ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wow. So when you grow up hearing stuff like that, and that's instilled in you're just an adult that thinks the same exact way. Definitely. When you look in the magazines, you don't see people when we were kids. When you look in the magazines, you don't see people that look like you being highlighted.
Definitely. Yeah, man.
So I think that's a part of the problem. So until we have to start talking about them things, and I saw Spice make a move the other day where she was talking about the same thing, and she posed as if she bleached her skin and stuff like that, and the way everybody was degrading it and saying this and that, and yet still they're doing it in Jamaica like it's nothing.
Yeah, for real. I mean, to be honest with you, that song that she did, Black Hypocrisy, was a very impactful song, and it's one of the songs that I do really like listening to of Spice, because it's not her usual everyday song, but it was definitely an impactful song.
Most definitely. And I tell everyone that I listen to every artist.
Yeah.
I will give a good ear to every artist, because sometimes it's not the messenger, it's the message.
Definitely. So you as an artist, what kind of advice would you give to upcoming artists? So the younger artist generation that are locked in to us right now, what kind of things would you say to them?
I would tell them to prepare themselves for the journey, because it's not an easy one, especially if you're going to put forward positive music, and I would encourage them to put forward positive music and to be themselves. Don't try to sound like anybody else, and attain your own identity and be true to your beliefs, and not try to be like anybody else to fit in.
Yeah.
Try your own journey and be true to your own journey. Once you believe in your journey, be true to your journey and stay focused. Keep your close to you.
Yeah, man, give thanks every time. So we're going back to you, sis. Tell us what kind of events have you got coming up? Where can we find you? Tell us something about you where we can say, right, okay, we're going to check out The Real Storm.
You can find me on Facebook. I have a fan page on Facebook, The Real Storm. I have one on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at The Real Storm. You can follow me on Twitter at The Real Storm. You can follow me on SoundCloud at The Real Storm. You can find my songs on Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, Juno Download, Spotify. Just punch in The Real Storm, and I'll come up.
Wow, you're everywhere.
Yeah, and I have a couple of shows that are coming up here in the US.
Okay.
I'm not sure about outside of the US as yet because we have been having conversations with some folks, especially over in Africa where a lot of people seem to be gravitating to my music.
Yeah.
Over there in Gambia, in South Africa, in Ghana, a lot of people have been reaching out. So we haven't solidified anything as yet, but hopefully we're looking towards something on the international level coming up this year.
Wow, that would be amazing, sis.
Most definitely.
any chance in the UK?
We've been having conversations with ones in the UK, but we haven't solidified anything as yet.
Okay.
Big up the Hydra GNR over there in the UK doing some awesome work for the Storm and promoting my music. And everyone, you have a lot of people that are listeners of the message. And I give thanks for including yourself, sister. Including yourself. Thank you so much.
You know what, sis? Your music to me is very inspirational. I remember, I think it was Rasta Tobbs who actually shared one of your videos.
Okay, yeah. I remember doing some work for him too as well. DJKat, yeah.
Yeah, he shared one of your videos a while ago as well. And I was like, wow, you know what? I have to talk to this sis more. Because I just gravitated to your vibes and your voice. It was really nice. I can't remember the name of the song though, but I know that as soon as I heard it, I was like, let me talk to this sister. And here we are.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, every time. You know, I would like to know from you, sis, what can we expect from you? I know you told us about the events, the shows, etc. What kind of vibes can we expect coming up from you now?
Well, you can expect songs of motivation because I try to do that in everything that I do, even regardless of the message. I try to gear it towards motivation because I think our generation really needs that, and because, some people, for people, a lot of people, they're going through the struggle. Yeah. And I want them to also be able to connect with the music. And because I have people that reach out to me sometimes. Yeah. And they say to me, and I just reached out to me yesterday. And he said to me, Stan, I'm going through so much. And this is somebody that I've never spoken to.
Wow.
And he says, I'm going through so much right now. I'm living in my car. Wow. And, I felt like I was about to take my life. And you share the song. It happens that you share the song the morning. And that song really pushed me. And I went out and I got a job.
Wow.
I went out and I got a job today. So I just want to tell you thank you so much. So that's the reason why I do the music. Everything else is just decoration. But the cake, that's my cake.
Yeah, man. Wow, definitely. You know what? If that person is listening in, then keep going, and I'm sure hopefully your job will work out and keep pushing for you. Give thanks.
Most definitely.
Yes.
I just want to tell the masses that thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening, and you can look forward to songs that are coming up. We're working on I have a couple of projects going on right now that working on my album with Gidimani, and hopefully that one will be. We're not sure of the name that we're gonna give it yet, but we're also working on a single.
Okay. And
I'm also doing some other work. We've been having conversations with ones in the UK, but we haven't solidified anything as yet.
Okay.
Big up the Hydra GNR over there in the UK doing some awesome work for the Storm and promoting my music. And everyone, you have a lot of people that are listeners of the message. And I give thanks for including yourself, sister. Including yourself. Thank you so much.
You know what, sis? Your music to me is very inspirational. I remember, I think it was Rasta Tobbs who actually shared one of your videos.
Okay, yeah. I remember doing some work for him too as well. DJKat, yeah.
Yeah, he shared one of your videos a while ago as well. And I was like, wow, you know what? I have to talk to this sis more. Because I just gravitated to to your vibes and your voice. It was really nice. I can't remember the name of the song though, but I know that as soon as I heard it, I was like, let me talk to this sister. And here we are.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, every time. You know, I would like to know from you, sis, what can we expect from you? I know you told us about the events, the shows, etc. What kind of vibes can we expect coming up from you now?
Well, you can expect songs of motivation because I try to do that in everything that I do, even regardless of the message. I try to gear it towards motivation because I think our generation really needs that, and because some people, for people, a lot of people, they're going through the struggle, and I want them to also be able to connect with the music, and because I have people that reach out to me sometimes, and they say to me, and Arjun reached out to me yesterday, and he said to me, Stan, I'm going through so much. Well, this is somebody that I've never spoken to.
Wow.
And he says, I'm going through so much right now. I'm living in my car.
Wow.
And I felt like I was about to take my life. And you share the song. It happens that you share the song in the morning, and that song really pushed me. And I went out and I got a job.
Wow.
I went out and I got a job today. So I just want to tell you thank you so much. So that's the reason why I do the music. Everything else is just decoration, but the cake, that's my cake.
Yeah, man. Wow, definitely. You know what? If that person is listening, then keep going, and I'm sure hopefully your job will work out and keep pushing for you. Give thanks.
Most definitely.
Yes.
I just want to tell the masses that thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening, and you can look forward to songs that are coming up. We're working on a couple of projects going on right now. That working on my album with Gidimani, and hopefully that one will be. We're not sure of the name that we're gonna give it yet, but we're also working on a single.
Okay.
And I'm also doing some other works with Echo Miners and a couple of other producers over there in the UK, over there in Sweden, over there in Switzerland. And, we're just pushing forward the message of love, unity, reality, realness.
Yeah.
Throughout the journey. So that's...
Yeah, man, sis. You know what? I'm rooting for you, not as just a fellow sister, but as a human being. I want you to do the best you can do. Yeah. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
For real.
Thank you. Give time.
Anytime. Anytime. So, you know what? Would you be up for doing a little something for the listeners out there, live on air?
Oh, sure.
Wow, thank you.
Say I ain't a mash no works alone, the man that sitteth on the throne. Him never gonna let I down. Permit them stay the throne because them can't go round the zone. Heathens and pagans, get out of town. Imperial, oh the Lion of Judah is imperial. Every day, he guides my way. Good no normal, watch out for the plight of the corporal. Poor people pray, my John of play. No way, I will is I weapon, me lace up me coat and dirty Babylon. We step on one right from the left one. Build them in a second like fire upon a crayon. So mind where you're dead on. With Mr. Smith and Mr. Wesson, I just send me. I no mash the words alone, the man that sitteth on the throne. He's never gonna let us down. Never.
Yes, it's fire, man. Definitely. Yes, it's. So, what was that song called for the listeners out there if they're just like, wow, let's check that one out? What's that song called?
That song is called Imperial.
Yes, I give that.
That song is called Imperial. It's coming soon.
Okay.
Coming soon.
Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing your new pieces of work But anybody who's locked in out there, please do go and check out The Real Storm because she's fire, as you can hear, yeah?
Thank you. And thanks for everybody that took time out to listen. Thank you so much. I know that everybody have them, their jobs and their hustle and bustle, their regular everyday hustle and stuff like that. But I give thanks to the ones that took time out to listen to the conversation, and it was a joy. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Yeah, man, I hope it can be one of many, and I hope that we can talk again soon because I know you've got loads of projects coming, so there's going to be more and more conversations coming.
Most definitely, sis.
Yeah, for real. So, once again, just before we lock off, let the listeners know how they can get in touch with you. Is there any emails? If promoters are locked in, how can they get in touch with yourself?
Yeah, you can get in touch with me on Facebook at The Real Storm. You can get in touch with me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, SoundCloud, Mixcloud at The Real Storm, all of the above at The Real Storm. Or if you want to book for an event or for a upcoming show, you can shot an email to franciswilson@gmail.com. That's FrancisWilson Wilson and the number 6@gmail.com.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know what? When I put this interview out as well on YouTube and so forth, I'll put those details out, so if people want to check you out, they can see it at the bottom of the YouTube channel as well.
Okay, thanks.
No
worries. So much. I appreciate that.
Anytime. You know what? It's been a pleasure talking to you, and once again, I have to give thanks for the conversation. It's been a real upful time, and I've enjoyed speaking with you.
Thank you so much. It was a joy. It was a pleasure, sis.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Yes, man. Bless the Lord.
Bless it. We'll speak again soon.